Hello and welcome to the Thailand Report podcast. Today we're looking at 24 common mistakes people make when they first move to Thailand, especially in their first 30 days. You see, when people move to Thailand, they often encounter a unique set of challenges and cultural differences. Recognizing what these are and how to deal with them can make your first 30 days far more enjoyable and rewarding. So let's spend a few minutes and discover these 24 pieces of really solid, down-to-earth, common-sense things many of us wish someone had have told us when we first arrived here. Number 1 is underestimating the language barrier. If you live in a major city, you should be fine just speaking English. But this definitely isn't going to be the case in a more rural location. Not learning basic Thai phrases can limit your daily interactions and ability to integrate. Thankfully, technology comes to the rescue. There are some brilliant handheld devices that you simply speak into in English, and it translates into perfect Thai. You then press another button and they speak in Thai and you hear perfect English. I saw one advertisement on Facebook the other day for $145 and thought what a massive difference that would have made when I first moved here back in 2016. Number 2 is disrespecting cultural norms. Ignoring local customs such as the Y greeting, dressing inappropriately, especially at temples, and a huge no-no, shouting and yelling at a Thai person in public and causing them to lose face can have devastating consequences. Number 3 is overlooking visa regulations. Not staying updated with visa requirements and overstaying can lead to fines or deportation. For example, serious fines of 500 baht a day and being deported and banned from Thailand for 12 months. Whatever you do, stay up to date with your visa requirements. Number 4 is ignoring adjusting to a tropical climate. In my own case, I'd been living and working in the UK for 4 years before moving here. And I made the foolish mistake of buying what I thought were summer shorts and shirts. Not only were they seriously too heavy for the heat and humidity here, which can affect your health, triggering migraines, making you feel hot, sweaty, and uncomfortable, it also makes staying hydrated harder. And there's another factor to consider. Clothing is far less expensive here. So buy new clothing when you arrive here. Trust me, you won't regret it. Number 5, not being even remotely prepared for the way people drive here. For example, if you're an American, you're going to have to get used to right-hand drive vehicles. But that's nothing compared to the abysmal way millions of people drive here. Everything you know about road safety gets thrown out of the window in Thailand. This is because the driving test is limited to watching a road safety video, learning a few traffic laws, and then steering and parking on a closed circuit. The concept of getting driving lessons from a qualified instructor who will teach you how to drive confidently and safely over many months of lessons simply doesn't exist here. Number 6 is expecting Western timeliness. Being frustrated by the more relaxed approach to time, often referred to as Thai time, can drive you stark raving bonkers if you don't just go with the flow. It's very, very common here for people to run late, even for seriously important events and meetings. So make a decision divorced from emotions and choose to chill out. Mistake number 7 is eating only Western food. Missing out on the local cuisine limits the cultural experience and can be significantly more expensive. Mistake number 8 is not having health insurance or an emergency fund to cover you in the event of a serious health problem. Healthcare is incredibly affordable here, especially compared to the Western world. But some treatments can be expensive for expatriates, and so it's important to have a good health insurance plan. Mistake number 9 is overlooking the importance of face. Not understanding the concept of saving face can lead to serious social misunderstandings and in some cases result in serious physical harm. For example, never under any circumstances shout at a Thai person in public. Never cause them to be embarrassed because you could end up in a very dangerous situation. Mistake number 10 is renting and buying too quickly. When I first arrived here in 2016, I rented a small one-room, very sparsely furnished apartment for 37,000 baht a month. I paid 3 months in advance as it was crazy cheap compared to where I'd been living in the UK. But then a friend showed me an amazing place. A luxury condo with 2 huge bedrooms and wonderful furniture in a gated community with a pool, rooftop garden, gym, and 24/7 security for only 16,000 baht a month. Today, with the benefits of hindsight, we rent a beautiful 3-bedroom, fully furnished home with 3 huge king-sized bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a big garden with a relaxing pond for 16,000 baht a month. Believe me, rushing into housing agreements without researching the area and prices is possibly the second biggest mistake most expats make. Mistake number 11 is misjudging the cost of living. Yes, pretty much everything is cheaper in Thailand, but if you're not budgeting properly, it can lead to financial nightmares. And remember, this isn't the Western world. There's zero safety net in Thailand. Mistake number 12 is failing to respect the monarchy. The monarchy is deeply revered, and any disrespect can have devastating legal consequences. Never under any circumstances speak or write or act in a disrespectful manner towards the monarchy. Well, that's it for this video. In part 2, we'll take a closer look at 12 more mistakes people make in their first 30 days in Thailand and how to avoid them.